Law enforcers of Reddit, what is the craziest you'll never believe me story that a suspect victim told you that actually turned out to be true? Not official cop work, but very related. I used to be an instructor for the Security Forces USAF cop students in training. I was a firearms instructor, but we dealt a lot with dorm inspections and all that other fun stuff. Well, this one kid kept falling asleep in class. After many counselings and some paperwork, he said he couldn't sleep because the devil was in his dorm room. Of course, we thought maybe he had some mental issues going on, but decided to get to the bottom of things. He said every night around midnight or later, he would hear a voice saying to keep his eyes shut and nothing would happen to him. He was freaked out, so he complied. A couple of the instructors decided to sit with him in his room one night and told him to go to bed like he usually does. Well, lo and behold, around 0100, the instructors heard something in the ceiling. They started freaking out a bit, but watched and waited. Next thing they know, they heard the voice, and one of the ceiling tiles was moved and something jumped down. They flipped the fuck out and turned on all the lights to see WTF was going on. Apparently, this other kid had been kicked out of the military while in training. He didn't want to go home and face his family, so every night he'd go into that kid's room, scare the shit out of him, and then take some food or whatever and stretch his legs a bit. I guess he would shower during the day but stayed up in the ceiling for the rest of the time. Needless to say, he was promptly sent home, and our freaked-out student was finally able to get some much-needed rest. Edit. I work graves now and posted this before I went to bed today. A few things I want to clarify. Yes, the kid was 18. I referred to all the students as kids since I've been in for about 15 years. This happened around 2011, 2012 timeframe at the Fire House, which is what we call that set of dorms. Dude living in the ceiling would say other shit to the kid, leading him to believe he was the devil and that he'd kill his family and some other shit. And for those asking why an 18-year-old would be such a wuss, I have to say you would be surprised at the caliber of students that came through training. They don't all get weeded out in BMT, which is sad, but a lot of them do grow into fantastic airmen and eventually NCOs.